Hello everybody, today we have a new keyboard. It's from Akko. It's called the Mod68. This is a Hall effect keyboard that costs only $30, and let's see what it offers. But if you buy it on their website, it will be around $70. And if you buy it on AliExpress, it will be around $100, but with free shipping. I used Taobao to get the keyboard just under $30, but now the price has gone up a little bit since then. But you have to add the shipping cost. The total for me was just under $45. I'm from Canada, and Taobao works for me. I could probably make a tutorial if needed in the future. But now here's the unboxing of the keyboard. I must say they did a really good job on the packaging with how secure it was. And I really like the design of the box. I must say I really like the back and the front of the box. They also gave some bonus keycaps. Inside the box you'll find all the usual stuff, like the manual, the keycap switch puller, and the USB-C cable. And also this mystery tool. The keyboard dust cover is pretty nice, but it's a little bit broken. And finally, this is the keyboard. And here's the sound test. For the specs of this keyboard, you're getting 8000 Hz of pulling rate, you get rapid trigger, SOCD, DKS, and I'll show everything in the software later. What I like about this is that there's actually plenty of options for keycaps, as you can see on the screen, but there's even like 20 or so on Taobao. For the switch, there's only two choices, the Astroaim or the Astrolink. In my keyboard, I have the Astroaim, the cheaper one. For the keycaps on the website, it says it's made of PC and PVT, and it really looks good in my opinion. One very important thing to note is how to open the case. So basically there's two screws in each side of the keyboard. You can open the sides with the tool they gave in the beginning, but even with the tool it's kinda hard. I only managed to open one side and I gave up for the other because the tool is so cheap, or maybe a skill issue for my part, but the tool lost its shape, so I couldn't turn it anymore. And I don't have any other tool that is as small as this one. Watch out because the tool can scratch the case. Here's the wobble test. Another thing that I noticed was that the USB-C port was a bit hard to reach. Like you need to push it very deep, otherwise some keys might not be working. And here's the back of the keyboard. As you can see, there's no adjustable feet. Here's a more close-up shot of the keycap and then the switch. And these are the Akko Astroaim that I mentioned earlier. The RGB is pretty cool and there's tons of presets. That leads us to the software. This is a web-based driver. There's also a downloadable option. I'll have the link in the description. I just want to know that when you first open the driver, you need to download a file and open it in order to run the driver. And I've checked and there's no virus in it. Here you can remap the keys and change the settings for the actuation point. You can turn on or off the continuous rapid trigger. On the advanced tab you can see the DKS, the mod tab, the toggle key and the SOCD. It allows you to change the polling rate from 8000 or 1000 extra. Here you can remap the function keys, and as you can see the red keys you cannot remap them, but for me it's fine because I have the arrow keys. As this is a 65% keyboard, you need, for the function keys you need to do FN plus 1, 2, 3 extra. Here we have other bunch of stuff like firmware updates extra, the language setting that you can change, and there's even a register or login, which I don't really know what it's for. For the performance, it's pretty good. As you can see, it's probably in the top 30 out of hundreds of keyboards in this list, which for the price, it's very surprising. Also link in the description for the source. And now here's some gaming clips from Valorant.
Nightmare's over.
Come on, man.
My ultimate is ready. Satchel out.
One enemy remaining.
Plant the spike.
Push through one.
The hunt begins. No peeking.
It looks like they're pushed up shower.
Yeah, my bad. Go.
Pushed up shower. On A.
Let's go. Roof 5.
Satchel out.
Roof 5.
Satchel out.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
Blind.
Ah, ici.
Okay. Just bait. There's one A. Ready to catch.
Yo, good shit. Oh.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Reloading. Bring them down. We found one. And I didn't even need a gun. Zip.
One enemy remaining.
That makes 3. You. Ah be abi.
One blind.
Enemy spotted. A. Here. Silence, Dream Seer. Here. That makes 3. Enemy spotted. A.
One enemy remaining.
There. I'll find you. Mark 1.
A.
Oh, don't worry.
One enemy remaining.
Hey.
So to conclude, should you get this keyboard? Well, if you're just paying around $30 to $40, I think it's absolutely worth it. The performance, it's pretty good. I didn't really encounter any problems with the inputs and stuff like that. This 65% layout is pretty compact, so it's pretty good for gaming. Honestly, for other use, I use a bigger layout. I forgot to mention in the video, but inside the keyboard, here's all the layers. A little downside to this is that I use an aluminum plate, but overall it still sounds quite good. But I'll definitely be modding this keyboard with new switches and new keycaps. I think the software is not that bad. I mean, if you don't use it a lot like me, it does the job. By the way, there's a wireless version of this keyboard that exists, but at a bit higher price. But that really depends on you and if you need the wireless feature or not. Also, I noticed last minute that there's a new listing for a new keyboard called the Ray 68. It's pretty similar to the Mod 68 that I reviewed today, but with a light box. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for listening and take care. Bye bye.